Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome yourselves back to the InSync podcast. So today we'll be reviewing Quadeca's new song, "Alone Together." He just dropped today, musical video and everything and all of that. And quick background: I do song reviews every single Thursday with my friends, and we do a full-length podcast talking about all kinds of music content every single Sunday. So stay tuned for that, just music content in general. But today we're talking about Quadeca. Now, I like Quadeca. Lucas had never heard him before, so I'm really interested to see what Luke thinks about this song. Quadeca would be basically considered a YouTube rapper by most. And so, that connotation, that name definitely can be kind of constraining to where people say, oh, it's just a YouTube rapper, and the biggest stigma on YouTube rappers for a long time, and it's starting to go away, but the biggest stigma is they just care about lyrics and they're kind of corny and stuff like that.
Yeah, like you.
But Quadeca is starting to change the game. And same with KSI. Now, we didn't like
Not with
KSI.
KSI.
Well,
I'm sorry.
listen, Lucas, listen. We
I'm
didn't like
sorry.
K.
You're retarded. Don't
No,
say
no,
that.
no. We didn't like KSI's last song, but you can't deny the numbers he's doing are insane for a YouTube rapper. Like, you can't
Okay,
deny it.
the numbers don't mean talent, Sean. There are plenty of
Okay,
people out
okay,
there.
okay. But
that
I'm
Tell
saying,
Deny sucks, but look at her numbers,
but
bro.
I'm saying number wise, the Quadeca, KSI, a bunch of. I'm just saying number wise.
KSI's a celebrity, bro. He's gonna be big. Jake Paul's stuff was big, but everyone hated it.
All right, whatever. Anyways, point is that YouTube rappers are starting to break into the mainstream. And with Quadeca's new album, it's sounding so much different than his last stuff. Quadeca's last stuff, really didn't sound that original. It's just kind of like the fast, kind of, sort of, kind of like a Walmart NF. If I'm being like 100% with you.
Walmart NF.
Is how I think his stuff used to sound. I think his stuff used to sound really good, but just nothing you listen to and you're like, oh, like that's insane. So Quadeca dropped his song "Where'd You Go" a couple weeks ago, and I was really impressed with that. It was a whole kind of different style. He went all around all around the globe and Europe and all that to film it, and it was really, really cool. It was kind of similar, but he slowly started to kind of, within his rap stuff, put in some melodical stuff. So when I heard this song, not when I heard this song, but when I heard his last song and it had a little bit more it had like some choir sounds, I was like, I think we're going to be getting some more melodic stuff from Quadeca. And I wouldn't say he's a really, really good singer. He definitely uses autotune, not to a large effect, not to a Travis Scott effect, or like as much as I personally would use autotune for some of my songs, but it's definitely more of a melodic rap than like singing rap, if that makes any sense, in my opinion. So
It's melodic.
I listened to this new song,
That's
and
melodic.
I listened to this new song, and right off the bat, I'm listening to it, and first of all, the music video is really good. I know this is a song review, but the music video was really cool. The visuals from the drone shots, the waterfall, almost as cool as his last video. The visuals were also cool, and I'm only going to talk on visuals for a second, but the visuals are also cool. With him and the girl, it kind of faded between them, like it'd show a shot of Quadeca walking, and then it shows a shot of the other girl walking in the same exact frame, and it kind of morphed them together. Really, really going with a theme, alone together. Not together, but together at the same time, like an oxymoron. But now as far as the song goes. Right off the bat, instrumental. I loved it. I love the instrumental, bro. I love the instrumental. I love the distorted, dark synths at the start. That was super sick, and throughout the song, and the reverby kicks and all of that, and kind of how the beat kind of just goes through different sort of moods where it's kind of less distorted and a little more distorted and stuff like that. And craziest thing is, Quadeca made this beat, and mixed it and wrote it. So right off that I'm extremely impressed with that, because he didn't really do that. Like, there's a big jump in quality in his music. It was never trash, but it never was amazing, and to the point to where I could be like, wow, this is my favorite artist. I mean, if the rest of his stuff is like this on his album, he might be one of the people to where people ask me, yo, who's your favorite artist? Who's your go-to listen right now? I might say Quadeca.
Oh my.
And so yeah, the synths were super cool and all of that. As far as his performance, I really liked it as well. Kind of the whole reverby, big sound, the whole Alone Together theme. I like how the chorus kind of had like two themes to it. It had the whole memory part, and then with all the reverb, and then the beat kind of slowed down, and they took off all the reverb, and it was just dry vocal. And he just, guess we're alone together. I really like that. And then, I thought it was going to be singing, right? I thought the whole song was just going to be singing, but then he gets into a rap verse. Just a simple rap verse, but it was more like, the chorus is kind of just for the appeal of the song, not really saying anything like super, super important compared to the verse. The verse is him kind of talking about it and all of that. So I really like that as well. Then it gets back into the verse, and then so as far as the Alone Together song, like I really, really like it. I'm not even gonna lie, I really like it. I've not always loved Quadeca stuff. Never hated it, obviously. Like never like, 1 out of 10, give it a 0. But kind of like, okay, this new stuff, insane. Like the visuals, like I said, really good. So really good. I would honestly give this song a 10 out of 10 because like there's nothing about it I don't like, and it caters to the things I really do like, which is like cool distorted synths and all of that, and reverby vocals and different moods of a song. I like when songs progress and they don't just sound the same the whole time. Would have been cool if it was a little longer, maybe. I don't know, maybe like had a bridge and then a final chorus, but that's just like a little nitpick. And then music video. He shows a snippet to his album.
It's
hold on, I'm almost done. At the end of the song, he showed a snippet for his album, and it sort of had the same kind of idea, like the super huge instrumental and him kind of singing and all of that, and I thought that sounded really cool. I'm hyped for the album. Yeah. I'm gonna personally do an album review. Hopefully the homies will join me, but unless it's like 20 tracks. But yeah, so I really like this song.
I'm not doing that.
I said unless it's tracks? Bro. I said it's unless it's 20 tracks, or if it's 20 tracks.
Thank God. You cut out there. I'm not.
Yeah, but his last album was only like 12. So we'll probably hopefully we'll do it. But yeah, I really love this song. What do you think about this song, Luke?
Well, right off the bat, I didn't know he produced the beats and the instrumental. I did not know he did that.
I didn't know that at first, but yeah.
And that's pretty cool. But from the very, very beginning, I did not like the instrumental. I was not a fan. I felt like the second time, the second verse, when the instrumental started going a little bit more, it started to kind of grow on me a little bit, but his voice never grabbed me. I'm like, I feel like I heard this before. It seems very similar to me. It's reminding me of someone right now. And I was after a while starting to vibe to it. Then he started rapping, and I'm like, okay, I see where he's going with this. So he kept rapping and stuff, and I was starting to vibe out and stuff. And all of a sudden, it seemed like his rapping was a little bit off the beat. And I'm like, oh, shoot, kind of threw me off. And then it happened again. It happened like 5 times. Now at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to vibe out here, and this guy is going off the beat. So why? And it was not really. Songwriting was alright. It's better than a lot of the pop I've heard as of late. I'll give it that. The music video, I'm not rating the music video the same as the song. Music video, I will agree. I did like the more landscape. That's pretty cool. But it was not really. The song, I was not a huge fan of. And overall, his vocal texture, I was not a huge fan of either. I would give this song a 4.5 out of 10. 5 out of 10.
Okay. Is it maybe remind you of...
Real quick. Yeah. You say top 10 people, singers, performers in general. How is Quadeca in your top 10? I don't understand this. You know way more artists. If that's really what you think, you know nothing about music in every other genre. So I guarantee you, talent-wise, production wise, there are way better people, and there are hundreds of thousands of way better
Oh,
people.
100%. I'm not saying like skill wise he's better than, like, there are people like a Kendrick, a J. Cole, The Weeknd. Not a lot of people like Drake, but it's very obvious that he's the top rapper for a reason, right? Skill level, no, I wouldn't say he's there yet. I'm not dissing him or anything, but but I mean like really liking his songs at the moment. I would put it like in my top 10 at the moment. Not all-time rappers, but my top 10 favorite artists to listen to is what I'm saying.
Okay. And one last thing. I got to clear some blasphemy here, Sean. I think I heard you. I'm pretty sure I heard you say that he's a Walmart NF.
No.
This Quadeca and NF don't come in the same sentence. I'm sorry. Talent-wise, no. NF has a way better voice than this guy. Way better vocal tone. Raps near the level of Eminem. We all know that. Quadeca cannot rap near the level of Eminem. Not even half as good as
Well, you've
that.
heard one of his songs.
Okay, Sean. Does rapping get any better than this? Does it get any faster than this?
Oh, yeah, much, much faster.
Oh, you're going to need to show me that song, Sean. Because no one beats Eminem or NF.
Well, first of all, I said he used to. His style has changed a lot. Second of all, I said Walmart
Can't
NF.
keep it up, probably, bro. Yeah, but still, that
So
shouldn't come
I
up
said
with the
I
same
said
sentence.
I said Walmart NF, which would
Walmart NF
imply.
means half as good, half-assed. But in this case, bro, he's not even.
I'm sorry,
a
you've
third.
heard one song, Lucas. You've heard one
He's
song
not
which
even
is
a third. But bro,
you've heard one
I can
song
tell-
which
you
is
can-
80%
stop. You
singing.
can hear someone's music and see how their talent is. You
No.
can see the way. Yes, you can, Sean. You're tone deaf. You can't really hear this stuff. You can't really see this stuff either.
No, that'd be
Don't
like
even
saying
try that.
if someone heard my song, I'm a carrot, right, and said this Sean he's absolutely bad. He makes dumb jokey songs.
Sean, it showed. No, Sean.
When
Well,
you
in
can
reality, you do. There's some serious songs.
Okay, but my point is
Keyboard some. No,
This
no,
is
no,
my
no.
point.
You want to bring Sean? You want to bring that up? I'm gonna expand on my.
No, listen, my point is, if someone listens to one of my songs and say, "Oh, Captain Obedience, I'm a carrot," bad, sucks, right?
Sean, but that's the thing, Sean. When you do stuff like that and you do multiple songs, that's where stereotypes come in. That's where the media stereotypes people. Now in this case,
this is his first song like this, though.
Sean, you keep cutting me off, man.
This
It's
is
not
his
gonna
first
make sense
song
if you
like
cut
this,
me
though.
off.
This is his
Bro,
first song like this.
Okay, but it shows talent-wise, Sean. Talent-wise, you look at this. No, right off the bat, he shows two things that he's good at. He's pretty good at rapping. He's alright at singing, but the rapping in general was not that good. And I feel like he could have been way faster and way better on this beat.
It's not always about speed.
Excuse me. Well, it's not always about speed, Sean, but in this case, the rapping wasn't great.
Well,
I'm
for
sorry.
instance, in his last track, he did and he's had a bunch of other tracks and all that where he's gone fast. Going fast does not equal quality, but I get what you're saying. Like,
But Sean,
he didn't do anything.
Talent. If you can really pronunciate and do all that, like I can't rap. You know I can't rap. I can sing, but I cannot rap.
Yep.
And it's really pronunciation that can help you out with fast rapping. That's why Eminem and NF are so big. Eminem and NF are by far some of the most talented rappers. I know NF is the most talented rapper in the game right now. There's no question. Yeah, Sean, you cannot deny it. I'm sorry. Do not be any more blasphemous as you've already been. You said KSI
You're saying the rapper is
was
the
good.
best. You're saying the best rapper in the game right now is NF.
No, Eminem.
Oh, I thought you said NF. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I disagree with the Eminem. I thought you said NF. I love NF. I'm just like a best rapper. Like, I don't even know. Like, we can have a conversation about who's the best rapper in the game another time. But my point is, this is a very experimental song for him. So if you're going off a rap, right? This is his very first, from what I've heard at least, which is I've heard like probably 60% of his stuff. This is his very first primarily singing song with a little bit of rapping. It's normally either just rapping or mostly rapping and a tiny bit of singing, right? And so This doesn't have a lot of bars in it, number one, because it's not a bar song, it's like a feeling song. And but if you want to look at songs where he goes fast, or he has flows where it's like in and out, and it's like going to a fast flow, then going to a slow flow, and then going back to it, and all that different stuff. And he's just doing different things with it, and doing bars and all that stuff. I could point you to many songs of him. I don't think you should judge. You can get an assessment of someone off of one song, 100%. But you can't like put him in a box just based off of one song. You get what I'm saying? If people did that to me, right? If people did that to me based off of one song, like one song I made in the past, they would never be able to be open to the fact that I might actually be better now if they just based me off of that one song. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, there are Sean. It all depends on what song you pick. Also, I mean, I was a little bit frustrated because at first you went and said, out of all the, I mean, I swear, bro, the blasphemy you were saying kind of distracted me. I don't know why I said that. You're honestly right, but in this case, it does seem to be a little bit. You can have a good judgment. That's one thing I wanted to add with this. Add with the song.
Yeah, for sure.
You can have a great beat, but it all depends on the lyrics and how you sing / rap or both. Whatever you do with the song, vocalize. Like whatever you do with the song and your vocals. Your vocals can mean everything in the song. Of course, that's common knowledge. Yeah. But here, I feel like the rapping could have been better, and faster rapping probably would have been better for this. Faster than what he was doing. A little bit higher range, and it doesn't sound like he's got a big range. It doesn't sound like it. I mean, there are plenty of people like you listen to
I wouldn't say he does.
No, I don't think so either. But you listen to a lot
Travis?
Of, like Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell had a lower timbre, and then when he could belt it out, Sean, he was hitting unreal notes. Unreal notes. My dad has a low timbre, but he can hit high C's, even above that. Even above that, and it's crazy, Sean. I feel like it would have made the song a little bit better if his vocals were higher, if his rapping was faster. That's what I think would have made the song better. I probably would have given it an 8 out of 10 if he did that.
I mean, as far as the vocal goes, maybe he could have done something a little more crazy. But I'd say with the rapping, I actually wouldn't want him to go super fast, and here's why. Because in a huge majority of his songs, there's always usually a fast part. So I think in this one, he wanted to focus on the lyrics a little bit more. Him talking about this girl or whatever, that they're not together anymore, and he didn't want to go because then it just goes over your head, right? So yeah, I don't know. Obviously, music is subjective, so I don't expect you to love this or anything like that. That's totally fine. But I would say check out, more Quadeca stuff. He honestly is pretty good. Now, as far as him being in the top 10 rappers ever, no. And the only reason I compared him to, I said Walmart NF, is because before this new wave of kind of melodical orchestral rap he's been doing, it was definitely kind of similar tone, kind of similar beats. And I guess it's a false stereotype I probably shouldn't be making, but whenever I hear a white rapper that goes decently fast and talks about kind of deep stuff on a similar instrumental to NF, I would compare them to an NF, or an Eminem. They're the closest people I would compare him to. And Walmart, because I don't think he's trash, but I don't think he's on their level yet. This is definitely a lot different. But yeah, that being said, I do really like the song. I get what you're saying about the beat, because you either hate it or you love it, because it's kind of interesting. It's kind of different. Well, I don't know about different, but I haven't really heard distorted synths in a rap song very often. It's like the song's like a mix of like almost like a weekend, like a weekend song with the synths and all of that, with sort of kind of like the Weeknd vocals, because he always does like those really reverby big choruses, and then with like some close to Eminem or close to NF, rapping. So it's definitely a mix, right? And I think it definitely threw you off because it was singing, and you're like, okay, is he gonna do a bunch of stuff with the singing? And then he went to rapping. Okay, is he gonna do a bunch of stuff with the rapping? Then he goes back to the singing, Right. I mean, any final thoughts you got, bro?
No, bro. Overall, I think this song, it might grow on me later on, but right now it's not really grabbing me.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you'd like it, but hey, Quadeca, freaking Alone Together review. What'd you guys think about it? Do you think it was trash? You think it was good? Let us know in the comments down below. Let's not get 200 dislikes like the last review we did, where one of us didn't like it. We'll see you guys later. We'll catch you guys Thursday. Tomorrow, actually. We'll catch you guys tomorrow with Joseph and Dom. Peace out, boys. Goodbye.